Hi everyone, this is Kylie from the Lomographies of Rainbow, and today I will be showing you how to make the Princess Peach charm. Princess Peach is from Mario. You may have seen her in Mario Kart, Mario Brothers, etc. This is very similar to my Princess Daisy charm, so if you haven't seen that yet, please check that video out. It would mean a lot. Sorry if I have a lisp right now. I got my braces tightened, and I haven't completely gotten used to the talking aspect of it. Sorry. So, bear with me, please. For this design, you'll have your loom in a square set position so you can stick your hook in between each set of pegs and not diagonally. We will also have our loom upside down with the red arrow facing towards us so that we can see the final picture better. For this design, you will need opaque pink rubber bands, hot pink rubber bands, neon orange rubber bands, white rubber bands, yellow rubber bands, 4 black rubber bands, 4 turquoise rubber bands, and that is all. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is make the extensions for this beautiful princess dress here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take double hot pink bands, and we're going to go down like this on this side, and then the same on the right. We're going to go down again with double bands. That means there are 2 at once, treated as 1 rubber band. On the other side. We are then going to go down 4 times with your normal pink rubber bands, your opaque double bands again. Four. And do the same on the other side. And at the bottom, we're going to have 2 hot pink rubber bands. Okay. Now we're going to take hot pink rubber bands, go to the top of our loom. Starting at the second peg down, we're going to place single hot pink rubber bands, I might mention, from the pegs on the left to their pegs directly horizontal to them on the right. So we're going to move down our loom like so. Whoops. At the bottom of our loom. Now we're going to loop this up by putting our hook inside here with the proper looping position, I might add, which means that your hook is straight up and that you are pushing back the bands with this back part of your hook. I'm not sure how many people know that. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know how to loop, but not the politically correct way to do it. So now again, push back this top rubber bands with the back of your hook and loop those 2 pink rubber bands at a time. We're going to do this all the way up. I've been getting a couple comments specifically on my puffy bow tutorial that my tutorials are a bit hard to follow. So I'm doing my best this time to make these directions as simple as possible so that anyone can make my designs. So now we have this finished extension here. We're going to put this on the top of our loom, right here. Now on the other side, we're going to take Again, these hot pink rubber bands. And this time we're going to start on the first peg. And again, place these from the right peg to the peg directly horizontal to the left of them. Now go all the way to the bottom of your loom. And these are single rubber bands, not double bands. Sorry, couldn't show that last part, it's pretty much the same. Again, then we're going to go inside these hot pink rubber bands, loop 2 at a time, all the way up. This is the exact same thing as the other side, except it's a mirror image. I'm not going to go over it too much. Now that we're at the top, we are going to stick our hook in here and pull this extension off of our loom. This is what it should look like. Now we're going to place all of these top rubber bands, including this little extra one here, on this top left peg. Okay. So now we are ready to start on the body. We're going to take 2 neon orange rubber bands. We're going to go down 1 peg from the beginning. After that, we're going to take 2 hot pink rubber bands, go out on the right. Sorry, that's the left, out on the left. And then the same thing on the right. Now with our turquoise jelly rubber bands, go down twice in the middle. And then put 2 pink rubber bands there, like so. Then take double pink rubber bands, go down 3 times on either side. What did you say? Now that we've done that, we are going to, on either side, take 2 hot pink rubber bands, goes down once on the left. Not making that mistake again. That's the left. It's the right. Go down 1 time with double bands on the right. Now go down another time with double bands on the left. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Blah. My fault. Then we're going to go down with double pink bands in the middle. Okay, now we're going to go down 3 times with double pink bands in all of our rows. Just like this. Two, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now in all of our rows, we're going to go down twice with double bands using our hot pink. Two, 1, 2. Now, okay, sorry, I'm just looking at this a little bit. So now, as you can see, if we pull this apart a little bit, You can see there are horizontal bands in between each one. This is where the extensions come in. So we're going to take our extension from the right off of our loom. And right where we have this one hot pink rubber band here, I know it's kind of hard to tell the difference because my camera isn't the best. If you turn it sideways, that doesn't help at all. Whatever, well, it's this one here. So we're going to pull all the extensions onto the right. And put this right on the top of that hot pink one. Then we're going to take each of these and pull them down like a triangle, like so. Make sure the triangle does not go on top of this peg here. So pull it around, like that. Jeez. Oops. Now this last one is going to go on a bit differently. It's going to go across all of the pegs. So we're going to go like this and go across all three. There we go. Push all these down. We're going to take this top extension off of our loom, including this extra band right here. We're going to place it right on this right peg, including that little extra band. We're going to get to that in a minute. Over here. Now pull each of these little extension pieces over. As you can see, this is incorrect because it goes over this peg here. So pull it around. And as you remember, our last one goes over all three, like that. If you end up having an extra band like this, it is because one of your bands didn't loop correctly. So you can do, you can just, it's gonna hurt. So I don't like about these bands. There we go. And since we're using double bands, it will not be a problem. Okay, now for our last step in making the body, we are going to make our arms. So for our arms, we're going to start off by taking one single white rubber band, wrapping it around our hook 3 times to make a triple cap band. See 3 loops there? Kind of. A little bit. I don't know. Then take 2 white rubber bands, slide them over. It's okay if you don't get that on your first try. Some people are better at making chains with their hooks than others. Then go 2. And 3. Then we're going to take 2 pink rubber bands and loop them on here as well. Sorry. One, and then we're going to do another set of 2. Oh, sorry about that. That is my mom trying to move stuff upstairs. Okay, sorry. Getting a bit sidetracked. So now we're just going to place this right on this top right peg here. Not this one, but this one. Now we're going to make another one. So we're going to take some more white rubber bands. Take this one here, wrap it around 3 times. Take 2 white rubber bands, pull the cap end over. After you have that one over, come over here and take 2, pull them over as well, and 3, pull those loops over. So now you should have a white cap band with 3 singles. This is exactly the same as the other arm because it would kill me if this wasn't symmetrical. Pretty much the only reason why. So our next one is going to be 2 pinks. 2 pinks again. Whoa. Here we go. Kind of. Okay. That's better. And now that we've done that, we're just going to place this right on here. And I bet there are a couple of you yelling at me in the comments or my email that I forgot about this little extra rubber band here, but I did not. So what you're going to do, or this extra rubber band, is we're going to lift up the top 2 rubber bands here, hold them on your hook. Now double loop this band, make a cap band, and place it from the middle peg to the right peg. Then put these 2 rubber bands back, like that, and take off the top 2 rubber bands on the right. And what we're going to do, we're just going to move this over so it covers 1, 2, 3 pegs. And place these 2 back, like that. Now we're going to take a pink rubber band, do the same thing, double loop it. See my funny bone, it hurts. Not funny at all. And put it on this peg, stretch it across these 3, so again it covers 1, 2, 3 pegs. Do that one more time at the top. 1, 2. So another way you can make a cap band with your hook. And go whoop, whoop, 3 pegs. Now, this is an optional step that's coming next. As you can see on my Princess Peach charm, she has these puffy shoulders. It's a bit hard to see because of the annoying lighting in here. But, the puffy shoulders, I believe, look good. That part of this design was inspired by tutorials by A. So, check her out. She has a lot of princess tutorials. So we're going to take, if you want to do the puffy shoulders, take 1 pink rubber band, wrap it around your hook 3 times, just like we did for the arms. That way you should have 3 loops on your hook. Take 2 pink rubber, 1 pink rubber band, sorry. I just pull these over. So now I show this little thing. We're gonna put this right on top here, like that. It should look kind of like a little wedding ring, right off the top of there, like a little flower. So I can do that again. Take this, wrap it around 3 times, 1 single pink rubber band. Take another single pink rubber band, place it right on here, pull these over. And now we have our puffy shoulder. Remember, you don't have to do this. Your princess will still look good without it. I made a couple without it. But this just kind of adds to the effect of it. If I can get it. There we go. Now to the bottom of our loom because it's time to finally start hooking. So what we're gonna do is over here, trying to think. Okay, so here we're going to hook from the outside. So instead of going on the inside like that, we are going to go on the outside and take these 2 rubber bands and bring them up like this. It's going to look a bit awkward when you hook it, but trust me, it is right. You're not doing anything wrong. And do the same thing on the other side. So take these bottom 2 rubber bands from the outside and place them over the top. However, we're not going to do the same thing in the middle. In the middle, we are going to go inside these rubber bands, grab the bottom 2, and bring them forward, like so. Now, the next part is pretty similar to a triple single bracelet. It's not too difficult. You're going to go middle, left, right, and repeat this until the top of your loom. Remember, you're going to be grabbing 2 rubber bands per thing, if I can get them apart. Here we go. 1, 2. This will go middle. Left bands, right bands, middle, left, oh. If that happens where you loop one but not the other, you can go inside your loom. And similarly, as you will do later in these, actually no, do this in a lot of bracelets, so you're just going to reach through, grab that again. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you, but if it does, you know what to do. As you can see, it really doesn't matter what order you hook them in. I can go right, left, not right, left, right, middle, left. I gotta get my directions straight. I'm sorry. Left, right, middle. Do whatever order you want, as long as you're always hooking in the same row. So now when you get to the top of your loom, you're gonna just hook these last 3 up. Then you're gonna go inside here. We're gonna take this here. Remember your puffy shoulder? Just gonna bring it forward like that on top. So do the same thing on the other side. Just grab this little hoopy thing. Bring it up like that. Then we're gonna go inside here. Find the bottom 2 neon pink rubber bands. Loop them in. Now go right here in the middle. Find those bottom 2 neon orange rubber bands and loop them forward. Now it is time to take our design off of our loom. Gonna stick our hook in here. Oops. They're gonna set it fall off. Here is your completed body. So you can see this looks just, oh, whoops, wrong side. Silly Kylie. So here's your body. She's waving right now. Hello, I'm a new princess. Okay, now we're gonna put this down, and it's time to start on her lovely face. So again, at the top of our loom, we're gonna go on the top. We're gonna go down with our 2 black rubber bands, like so. Out to the right with 2 yellow rubber bands. Do the same on the left. Down twice on the right and the left. Twice in the middle with neon orange. Come in from left to middle, then from the right to the middle, like that. After we do that, we're just gonna slide our body up on our loom a little bit. Not on our loom, on our hook, my fault. Take 1 black band and loop it around 4 times. 2, 3, 4. So you see 4 little loops on your hook. Focus. Nah, whatever. Do the same with another rubber band. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now combined we have 8 little loops. Take 1 single neon orange rubber band and slide these on. These are going to be our eyes. And put these around right here. And spread apart the eyes like so, so they're on either side of this peg right here. Now there's one more thing we're going to do. It's a bit hard to see, but there are actually 2 rubber bands here. Just going to take one of them and just bring them over. So we are going to add on our hair extensions in a second, but first we need to loop out these ones so that our cheeks don't go over our hair. So we're going to place our body on. Then we're going to come inside their neck. And our 2 neon orange rubber bands, loop them to the right. Do the same on the left. Into the middle. Oh, not those 2. These 2. Ah, there we go. And before we continue, we need to make a little extension on our loom. And to do that, we're going to need some yellow rubber bands. And these little extensions are going to be for Princess Peach's hair. So we're going to go down wherever you want on your loom 6 times. I'm sorry, not 6 times. What am I saying? 5 times. 3, 4, 5. Then go down again. 1, 2, right next to it. 3, 4. You can just do this on any part of the loom that you like. I happen to be doing it on the 7th pin down, and I know that Sophie is going to copy that exactly and count her 7th pin down as well, which I don't mind. Then we're going to take 1 single yellow rubber bands, twist around, go 1, 2, 3, so you have a triple cap band, place it right on this left single chain extension here. Make another one, 1, 2, 3, place it on the right. And we're going to just loop this forward like a normal single chain. You should know how to do this right now, especially if you have a finished body. So I'm not really going to explain it too much. As a hint, I might be posting a video of my recording area right now, and I'm going to have to, not now, what am I talking about, in the near future, a little tour of the place where I make my videos, because I want you to see how hard this is. I have a stool with a camera taped onto it. It's not too fancy, but I want you to know that if you are considering making YouTube videos, it is very fun and very rewarding when the commenters aren't mean. Just kidding. When you know other people around the world are making your designs, it makes you feel great. Even if you don't have a good camera, I'm using a 2009 webcam right now, which I am going to get a new camera, by the way. But I'm going to wait until Christmas in case I get it for Christmas, which I'm going to be asking for it. And if I don't get it for Christmas, I'll buy one myself. Sorry for rambling on there. We're going to come right in here. Push back all these rubber bands until you find your bottom two. Whoa. Sorry. I forgot I had my headphones all the way up and a little sound effect played on my computer and scared me. But bottom on the right. Pull up these two. Two over here. Two over here. This is pretty straightforward, so I'm not really going to explain it all that much. Please leave a comment if you would like more explanation of what I mean by the bottom too, and I can provide some more. Now that you've looped all these three up, you're going to go inside the right, loop this in the middle, go inside the left, loop this one to the middle as well, and right in the middle, go under all of these bands, and loop up. Now we're going to take our bottom two bands, pull them over our top two in order to make a slip knot, and pull it tight. Now we can take these off our rainbow loom. Here is our finished Princess Peach charm. I did something a little different with the hair in this one. I think they both look equally as cute, so I'll put these right here. Just little examples. If you can come up with some more creative ways to do the hair, that would be pretty snazzy to know about. You can send me an email at lomographiersofrainbow@gmail.com, and if you're wondering how to spell lomographers, you can check in my channel page. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, a comment, whatever you have time for. If you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.